Hello everyone, this is Angel from My Tarot Advisor. Happy New Year to all of you. I'm so delighted to be with all of you in this video today. Today I'm going to talk about how to manifest your goals, and I will do a mini 2019 reading, so stay tuned. Watch all this video. You won't regret it. It's going to be super, super interesting. So let's get started. So first I'm going to talk about briefly how to manifest your goals, how to clear your energy so that you can manifest your goals and even bigger and better things this year. Okay? So the first thing you want to do is take the time to reflect on the things that you did well last year, the things that you're proud of achieving last year. It can be anything small from, renting a new home or cutting your hair, or, being more out there on social media, whatever it is that's important to you, something that you're proud of doing, celebrate that, highlight that, celebrate that, be proud of it. Now, the second thing to do is the things that didn't work, the things that you wanted to manifest that didn't work, don't beat yourself up. Let go of that self-criticism and that self-judgment, okay? It's important to take the time to go, okay, I wanted to manifest X, Y, and Z. It didn't happen, wasn't meant to happen, wasn't the right time, but I'm going to move forward this year and, and either try to make this happen or something better, okay? So let go of that judgment. It's okay that it didn't work out. It's okay that it didn't manifest, because that means that it just means that it wasn't the right time, okay, for these things to manifest. A lot of us had a very stagnant year where we didn't really, certain things didn't manifest because it was a time for all of us to go within and learn more and get clear on what we want, okay, in order to manifest the things that we want. And I was one of those people. So who needed to kind of get clear on what I wanted, even more clear on my goals for my work. So now, the next thing that you want to do after doing that, acknowledging those two major things, the next thing, okay, clearing the energy, clearing last year and starting fresh this year. So what I like to do is I take a piece of paper, could be white, could be any color. White is good for clearing, so I would suggest white, and white is easy to come by. I'm holding this green piece of paper only because it's sort of flashy. You guys can see it. It doesn't blend in with me, so you guys can see what I do with it. So here, so what you do is you write down, okay, I have these things that are scribbled here. So you want to write down, first of all, the things that you want to release, okay? And then what you do is, hopefully you can see this, you fold it 3 times. So number 1, and you fold it away from me. So I'm folding that away from me. Number 2, folding it away from me. And any way you want. There's no special way. And number 3, as long as you're folding it away from me, okay? And then you hold it in your hand, okay? And you ask the universe. You say, universe, thank you I'm grateful for the lessons I learned from these things, but I'm ready to let go of them. And what I like to do, I like to burn this paper. So you can either light a candle. I like to light a white candle, and just from the flame of the candle, I burn this paper. Watch it burn, and I take the ashes. Either you can flush them down a toilet, you can bury them outside if you have a yard, or you can throw them over a balcony or outside, spread them. I like to, if possible, I like to throw them out into the universe, throw them out away from me. So that clears those things, those blocks from last year, that negative energy. And then now you want to welcome in the new. So for the new, do the same thing. You write down the things that you want to manifest, okay? And be clear. Don't make this list, it doesn't have to be this a list of 200-300 things. 10, I like to say 10. If you have a lot of things that you want to manifest, 10 is a good number. More than 10, it kind of starts to get messy, and if you can, it can be less. It's even better. I like to, the more clear the list is, the more straightforward your goals are, the better chance you have of manifesting them. Okay. So again, you write down what you want to manifest on this piece of paper, and what I like to do is, for this, because you want to bring it in, so you're going to fold it towards you. So you see 1 here, 2, folding it towards me, 3. Okay. So it's folded. And the same thing you do with this. You hold it in your hand. You thank the universe for everything that the universe has given you, and it's going to continue to give you. And you say, I open my heart. I welcome more. And you burn it, dispose it the same way you did the first time. So here you've cleared the blocks, and you've also opened the road for these new things to come in. You're basically saying to the universe, okay, I want this out and I want this in. And this kind of helps you. You'll see how you start to manifest your goals this year a lot easier this year. And one last thing before I get to the reading, I like to do a vision board. So this vision board, I'm not going to show you guys in detail, but I made this vision board, and my vision board, the way I did it is I divided it into four. One, I kept it one major thing for love, one major thing for home, one major thing for finances, and finally one major thing for health. And I, as I showed you, I got the idea to divide my vision board into four. I have never done it this way, but I went with my intuition and what I was guided to do. And you can have whatever you want. Tarot cards, crystals, whatever you feel like. And keep that in a place where you can see it or at least glance at it for a minute a day. These two things, for me, in my experience, are the two powerful things that you can do to really manifest your goals. And of course, the action. It's important to take the action steps. Jot down, have like a little to-do list every day. What am I going to do to get closer to these goals today? 1, 2, 3 things, do them, check them off. It feels great, and that energy, you'll see the things, you'll see yourself sort of manifest. It doesn't have to be a big, hard, if it becomes too complicated and too clouded and too, the lists are too huge, you tend to kind of, we're all human. You tend to kind of go like, oh my gosh, I can forget it. I don't even want to bother, and you just sort of slack off. It's hard to keep that motivation. But if you keep things simple and you take little baby steps, when you check things off your list, it feels so good. You know what I mean? And it motivates you to keep going. If the process is so complicated, we tend to not really stick to it. So now I'm going to get to the reading. Okay, the reading for 2019. So now that I've showed you guys some important steps about how to manifest what you want. So remember, just be clear on what you want. Keep it simple. Keep it straight. Keep your goals straightforward. With the vision board, I forgot to mention an important thing. Visualize. Each of the things you have on your vision board, as you look at it, visualize and feel what it feels like to have it. Okay, and I guarantee you, if you do that with the little ritual I showed you, you will manifest your goals. You open the way effortlessly to manifest your goals. Of course, goals within reason and goals that are aligned. As long as these goals are aligned with you and they're for your highest good, you will manifest them. Okay. So there's that. Now, for any of you who want help with that, you can always get readings from me. On my Tarot Advisor, I do spreads to help you even set your goals if you need help with that. And I can do a spread for you and help you to know if whatever goals that you want to manifest, if these are the right goals, and you'll be able to manifest them. And I can help you map out these goals. If you need help setting those intentions and those goals, I can do that. I can do that in a standard or an enhanced reading on my Tarot Advisor. So now, getting to the good part of this, I'm going to do a mini reading for 2019 for all of you who are still listening. And this will be like a personal reading for each and every one of you. The way I'm going to do this is I will give you guys 3 numbers. Number 1, number 2, number 3. So you guys can pause the video for a moment and decide what number you're drawn to and what number you want to pick. And that number, whatever cards that are associated with that number, will be your personal reading. Okay? So I'm going to shuffle the cards now and pull them out. Okay, so let's see here. What does everybody, I'm going to ask. Okay, thank you, number 3, connecting with me at the time. Video. So what does everybody who's watching this video need to know about 2019? Oops. All right, almost done, guys. All right, so I'll be using the Little More cards and Oracle as well, the Energy Oracle. All right, so for those of you who picked number 1, okay, number 1, I'm turning those cards over. Okay, so the first thing that you have, the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So for those of you who picked number 1, Archangel Uriel is going to be working with you a lot this year to help you. He's going to be giving you ideas and ways to live a good life, ways to bring in more abundance for yourself. Okay, and it's going to be a year, as you can see. I want to show you this card again. It's going to be a year. As you can see here, this person or this angel has like a crown, and she's got in this a little crystal there over the crown. And this card is emphasizing that crown chakra here, where you're going to get a lot of good ideas. You're going to be getting a lot of good ideas and things that you want to do. And it's important to listen to these ideas and your intuition, because these ideas are going to bring you the abundance that you need. Because the next card you have is the door to personal healing and happiness. So for those of you who picked number 1, you are going to have a very good year. You're going to get a lot of ideas from the divine about how to manifest your intentions, but also how to create a good life for yourself, how to bring in that abundance, how to be happy. There are opportunities, ideas that are going to be coming to you, and they're asking you to listen very carefully. Listen to that intuition. Listen to the thoughts and things that come to you. Now, you've got also, this is still for number 1, you've got the mice card paired with the ship. So these 2 cards are saying it's going to be a little bit of the beginning of this year for those who pick number 1. It's going to be a little bit stressful, a little bit rocky. You're going to be a little nervous about how to move forward. And so it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride for you guys. But you're going to sail past it because the ship is here, so you're going to move past it just fine. And there may be some, for those of you who are planning to travel, who want to travel, there will be some, you will travel, but there's going to be some stresses and some little hiccups. So the angels are saying to you that if you want to, make sure you plan it and you look at every single detail for you. But yes, it will look like it's going to be a pleasant year for you, very good year. Just remember to listen to your intuition, the thoughts, and the ideas that are coming to you from the divine, because if you're able to do that and implement these things, you will have a great, prosperous, abundant, and happy year. That's number 1. Number 2, for those of you who picked number 2, for those of you who picked number 2, you've got the contract. So this card talks about 2 different things. It's a commitment card. So for those of you who are wanting a more committed relationship, you are going to get that. And for those of you who are already in a committed relationship, well, this talks about a contract, a business contract, okay, that's coming to you this year. It's going to be very, very significant. And you're going to have people with the next card, the envy card, who are going to be a little bit envious of that, okay? And it also talks about you being afraid initially to take this opportunity. Okay, so the angels are saying don't be afraid to take this opportunity when it comes, whether it's the business opportunity or it is the commitment, trust. Take it. It is coming to you for a reason. Don't be afraid, and don't let the envy and negativity of others kind of stand in the way of you doing that. So here, you also have the whip, and you've got the heart for those of you who chose number 2. And that means that there will be some issues with relationships for those of you who pick number 2. I am also seeing for those of you who are looking for more of a stable relationship, more commitment, this speaks to you that you will find that love. Okay. You'll finally find this love that you're looking for those of you who are looking. For those of you already in a relationship, there will be some stresses in this relationship, but these stresses and these minor arguments will bring you closer together. There's going to be a renewal in those relationships, and you're going to get closer and stronger than ever. So that's a good thing. Number 3, for those of you who picked number 3, you've got this angel of strength. Okay, so the angel of strength talks about you guys feeling strong and really ready to achieve your goals this year. And then the angel of love. There's love for those of you who are looking for love. Number 3, there's love coming into your life. And the angels are working on making that happen for you. Okay? And look at that. Again, you've got the bird. Okay? And the anchor, stable relationships. Okay? Any relationships, the number 3s. For those of you who are already in a relationship, these relationships are going to get serious, more committed. Okay? And for those of you who are looking or in search for one, there is a stable, loving relationship coming your way here. Okay? So these, all in all, this looks good. The angels in all 3 of these numbers, they are saying to you to be strong, that there are good things coming to all of us this year, and it's a year of action and moving forward. And that we all, whether it's number 1, number 2, number 3, we all have things to look forward to. Okay? Things that were stagnant last year are suddenly going to move forward this year for all of us. So this is what I see for an in-depth reading, an in-depth 2019 reading on what's to come. You can always get readings from me on My Tarot Advisor. I'll be happy to go into this in detail for you guys. I hope that this video has been of help to you, and I thank you all for listening. Love, light, and many blessings to you, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye.